I'm very sorry about that, everybody. I'm not going to repeat good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you what I've done, everybody. So, my sincere apologies for our video cutting off on the first part. What's happened is, everybody, I appear to have a terrible habit, right, of not emptying my bin on my phone, okay? So the consequences were that, well, basically it just cut off. So I've now had to empty it all out, okay, so that we could restart. So our sincere apologies, well, it's my apologies. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's not my beautiful and delicious little Caz's fault. God love her, okay? And I'm so sorry to you all, my delicious little babies, okay? So let's just, continue from where we left off. Yeah, so just ending that topic now about babies and...
Well, it's about, really, we're talking about... to say that you can't have sex because of, that the man's going to be contaminated with meat.
But, the baby part, sweet, where they're saying that to have a little baby is bad for the environment.
But it's not. Didn't God say they must multiply? He must multiply, don't it? To produce more children. Yes. At the end of the day, there's people who want children, there's people who can't have children.
Yes.
So people who can't have children, why not? Yes. Have a good looking, go to business, it's done. It's nobody's business besides their own.
Yes.
It's got nothing to do with anybody else. What people do in their own home or where they do it. It's nobody's business.
So see what it is,
It's all control.
That's right. It's control.
Yeah, it's control.
Because they do not like us, everybody. They do not like
because we live a
humans.
No, because we live a normal life.
That's another flipping word, humans, isn't it?
We live a normal life.
Yes.
We just carry on every day as it is.
Please, thank you.
So we don't care what we do during the day. If we want a cup of tea, we have a cup of tea. Mm. If we want to sit down and relax, we sit down and relax.
Yes.
If you want sex, we have sex. Oof. Nobody's not telling you to come in your house and tell you what to do.
Well, I didn't know nothing about that, dear Caz. Is there something you're not telling me?
To me,
because I'm not.
No, but I would say if you're having a cup of tea,
I'm single.
You're single. Well, we are single.
Yes.
Right. So at the end of the day, but before we were single, we had men in our life.
Well,
you know what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're like a spinster or something like that.
There you go. If they want to choose to be like that, they're a bit boring people.
A bit boring.
But they are boring. They're going to sit there and don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
Yes.
That means you set yourself as being a nun. Even the nun, I don't believe in that crap.
I don't believe in that crap.
But it's true. The nun sits there in their blue long frock, or they change their frock, saying they're married to the Lord and what. But remember, so the Lord said, right, multiply.
Yeah.
So I can't see why the nuns can't have sex.
Yes,
but everybody will say, no, they're different from us.
Well, it's been known over the decades. There we go. Before I even say it, everybody, where they've been doing,
Well, they are human.
A bit, here and there.
They are human. They can't tell us that they never had sex.
Yeah, but it's making me... You know what I'm saying to you?
They're saying
if you get
one
where
thing,
I'm coming from.
They're saying one thing, and
delicious babies, delicious
you come and ask them for help, and they say that's a load of bullshit.
Do you know, I was told years ago that I actually had listen to this, everybody. I actually have a delicious baby. I was told that I had a nun as one of my spirit guides. A nun.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
There's a reason why. Trying to convert you.
Well, to convert me into flipping what? Do you know what I mean?
It depends. It depends, but for you, Carly,
no,
it wouldn't be a nun. Definitely not. Definitely not. It would be not. If you told me that to be a nun, that is...
Flipping nun. Do you know what I mean?
No, not being a nun, no.
I've never met her actually. I'm sure she's delicious and nice. Not in that way, everybody. Do you know what I mean? But the fact, well, they get up to all sorts, though, don't they? Those
All
nuns.
sorts, don't they?
And
that's what I mean.
They get up to all sorts, everybody. Oh, 3, 2, 1, beam me up.
Right?
Okay.
They get to all sorts.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, listen, you see when they get carried away, they get carried away.
And they've had secret relationships over the decades.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they have. There we
Of course.
are.
And you can't tell me nuns are virgins.
And there's also a thing, you know, because it's human nature, everybody. I'm not going to be too, you know what I mean? I like to keep it rather clean on my video with my beautiful how bright it's gone, my delicious salad. It's just gone really bright.
I'm sorry. I'll just say as it is.
Yes, I know, but just please.
I know, but the trouble is,
what I'm saying,
people know that is true. That's the way it's supposed to be.
But what were they saying? Okay, let me try and put this into some sort of words, everybody. My delicious little baby's delicious little Caz. Now, even if a nun is not, and I'm not being disrespectful to anybody out there if you are religious, okay? We are not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody, okay? You know, in case, you know, for some of you get a little bit upset, that's not our intention, okay? We're just pointing, there we go, out things, okay? That say, even if, isn't it said, I've got to think of a way to, isn't it said that they say that, you know, like, there's many sins, isn't there? Do you follow me?
There's plenty of sins going on. Plenty of sins going on. There's sins to it's too high.
So it's sins even to okay, let me put this in a better way. To explore one's body.
Yeah, but you can't tell me no, don't do that.
That's true.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they say they got no mirror in their room. Load of bullshit with that mirror in their room. They have mirror in their bag or whatever to see what they look like.
Yeah.
Right? And probably look at themselves and think, my God, do I look like that for true? For how many years? I'm sorry.
Sorry, everybody.
That's how.
Oh, you're so funny, dear. That's so funny, you know.
The way I see it, anyway.
Gosh.
I mean, come on. Every what nun can tell me that they never experienced anything, including, you know, sex or whatever. They can't come and tell me that.
No.
Because I'm not going to believe it. I said, no. If people's religions and think that they're Catholic and people say, oh no, the Virgin Mary was.
But that's not a true story. Do you see what
Virgin Mary wasn't a true story?
I mean, where they actually told that, you know, everybody, not meaning this nastily to anybody out there now, because we have to be careful now, because this is to talk about, you know, because, you know, some man and woman, they might get a little bit offended. That's not our intention. But to say that, there we go, but to say that dear Mary, well, that she had baby Jesus, well,
that she didn't have it with her
husband. Baby just appeared.
But she had, but
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she did have another son.
Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it?
Have a son, and then God give her this one, Jesus himself, right? So, hello. I mean, Joseph himself was a bit mad about it.
Joseph himself was a bit mad about it.
But he was.
As she comes out.
But he was.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's wondering, his wife get pregnant and him no pregnancy. But you have to look at it that way, don't it?
Sorry, everybody.
It's true. Imagine your wife, few months later, pregnant.
Yes.
And you look and think, well, how does that work? I never touched that. So how did she get pregnant? But it's true.
Yes. You could say dear cousin, but it's true.
It's true. God love is true.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he's wondering, and he's been wondering till he got the truth.
See,
saying that the truth, saying that it's God's child.
Yes.
And he had to go along with it.
Yes.
He couldn't do nothing about it.
No.
He had to go along with it.
Yes.
Because he was the Christ, the Lord Christ himself. Right? And he had to put up with it. I mean, many Romans did not believe him. Right? Because they didn't believe that he was, the child of God. So they punished him for it. Because he got too many people believing what he was saying. Because he was a child of God. And everybody believed what he was saying.
Yes.
And of course, right, the Romans did not believe. So what did they do?
There's something else I just want to say. Sorry to rudely interrupt you, my beautiful, delicious little Caz and our beautiful, delicious little babies out there. But when they talk about, 4 million years ago, I'm talking about something else now. It's just coming to my mind. 4 million years ago. Well, how does anyone know that it was 4 million years ago? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like all the numbers, there we go, all the numbers that they seem to come out with.
Well, you see, we would never know. Everybody, as far as I know, right?
I just wanted to mention
I think everybody just predicted, thinking that, 4 billion years ago.
Yes.
Like you said, how do you know it's 4 million years ago?
Yes.
Right? It could be 2, it could be 1, it could be the next day.
I just feel that we have been lied to, haven't we?
Many years.
For years and years. There we are. So for years and years and years and years.
I mean, the only way we know...
That's my feelings on it, everybody.
The only people who know is from, 1901, who was born 1895. That's it. From the 14th century, come back down. That's the only thing we know. But a little bit that we know, but the only part we know is 1901 and going down. As far as I know, I was born, in the 60s, and that's the first...
As far as I know, I was born in the 60s. So
and I was just a kid.
Well, it was even said as well, right, that, how when and I looked into this a very long time ago now, you're right, darlings, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, Suze was my neighbours up the road. God love them. God bless them all. God bless you all, my dear neighbours. They're so wonderful and delicious. Now then, sorry everybody, I do get distracted, my delicious little babies, delicious little Caz, sorry. The other thing I just wanted to say, what was it now? It's just gone out of my head. What was I just...
Something about...
What was it I just said? I flipping lost my train of thought, everybody. I've lost my train of thought. What was it? What was it that... There was something else. It's just completely gone blank.
Something that you mentioned, I don't know.
Something that you mentioned, I don't know. No, it'll come back. It'll come back. Right, let's just go on to... When I remember everybody, because it's just... My mind's just completely gone blank for a moment. So, anyway, doesn't matter. It'll come back, okay? So I'm awfully sorry about this, everybody. So the second thing we want to discuss is to do with the, what's it called? The NASA.
Oh, the big rocket.
You know the NASA?
Oh, the rocket.
Yes.
What wasn't going to deform?
Yes.
A load of bullshit. They spent millions on that damn rocket. When I saw it, I said it ain't going to move. What did it do? They moved.
Yes.
And they did it 3 times.
Yes.
They moved.
Yes.
And it's still there up to now. Can't move.
No, it's just sorry, everyone.
Can't even move. People, you wasted, NASA's wasted how many millions?
Yes.
Of taxpayers' damn money.
Yes.
To build one stupid rocket. And then... and the rocket can't even move. The bandiers. The rocket can't move. All they got is pure fire underneath it and can't even move.
Yes.
They try everything they possibly can.
Yes.
Can't move.
But something else as well that was in my mind. See, I still cannot remember that other thing I wanted to say, everybody. But something else. Do you believe, right? This is just... Do you believe, my beautiful, delicious little Caz, our beautiful, delicious little babies? What are your thoughts now, everybody, on this? And I will not do another video. We will not do another video on this. But it's just something that... So, would you say that the world is round or the world is flat?
It come like Christopher Columbus, damn, still lying, as them say. But Christopher Columbus thought it was flat, isn't it?
Well, to me, if the world was round, I mean, please feel free to comment, everybody, okay? Please feel free. This is my thoughts, see? This is my thoughts, everybody, but others may disagree. That's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions, okay? But to me, if the world was round, wouldn't we be like a hamster in a wheel? So, I'm sorry, that's the way...
But we are a hamster.
No, I'm saying we are. No, what I'm saying, if everybody understands what I'm saying, please, and thank you, all of my delicious babies, right?
So you're saying that the world...
So what I'm saying is, if it was...
flat.
No, yes.
But if it was...
Well, that's what I'm saying, because everything looks flat, doesn't it?
We'd be walking bloody flat.
No, I believe...
But it's true.
My thoughts is that it's flat.
Yeah, but it's flat. We walk flat in it. Don't.
Well...
Everything lean.
Yeah, but we'd be walking like this, wouldn't we?
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying, everybody?
But we're not... It's going around slow, isn't it? How many miles? Because it's twisting going around that way. Right? Not that way. It's this way. Right,
yes,
like
but
that.
no.
But if we walk in...
Sorry, everybody.
But if you say flat... You would not know house lean up and everything lean up. No, we lean up.
No, I don't know. I just...
You come like Christopher Columbus, blasting like, no.
No, I believe it's flat.
I believe it's just how it's believed.
Anyway, that was just
I can't say because I've never been outside.
But I'm not going to discuss it. That was just my thoughts.
Yeah,
anyway.
but I've never been outside.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They never send me out there becoming no knowledge.
Yes.
Only people who can go on the rocket have knowledge.
Well,
you see, them who go in the moon.
It's like when they say they landed on the moon.
In the 60s,
I do not believe that either.
In the 60s, when everybody says, right,
no, I do not.
That the astronauts land on the moon, right?
It's a really good studio, wasn't it?
I never been on the moon. Me and you will never get on the moon unless we're dead to backside.
Not unless we're dead to backside.
To see the moon.
Yes.
That's the only time. And we can't tell a soul.
No.
We only can tell the people who dead already. So look at that. The moon is round or the moon is flat. That's what you see it when you're dead.
Yeah, but if you see the sun's... All my point is, the only reason why I'm questioning it, I mean, call me thick. I mean, I do not believe I am. I'd say that I would say I'm pretty intelligent. But if we look at the sea, this is only my thoughts, everybody. I'm a delicious baby, Caz, delicious babies out there. This is the only thing that, I thought about this, that if you look at the sea, right, well, the sea, it's flat, isn't it? And then you've got the sun. So if a sun is setting...
But the sun is round.
Well, isn't that flat?
But ain't the sun round?
That's... Yes, but the sun's round, but we're not discussing the sun, are we? So we're discussing...
Yeah, but they come into the earth, innit? So the sun is...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not getting into that, but what I'm saying is that if you look at the sea, it's flat, isn't it? That's all I'm saying. I mean, I could be wrong, everybody, because, of course, I do not know everything. I'll get back to them. I'll get back to him in a bit, everybody. Somebody's just trying to call me right now, and I hope this hasn't messed up the flipping video. Everybody. Okay, well, I hope it hasn't.
No, because if you answer, then you mess up.
Yes, well, then I mess it up. Yeah. Anyway, everybody, sorry about that. So sorry about that. I'll get back to him.
The way I see it, the way I'm seeing it is...
But that's the only reason why I questioned it.
You see the moon, innit?
Yes.
And then you see the sun.
Yes.
They're round.
That's right.
So how could it come into a flat surface?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you're seeing things from one view, aren't you? And I'm seeing things from another. Do you see what I mean? That's the only reason why. The only reason why I questioned it. That was all.
Well,
and there is a map. Sorry, changing the subject. There is a. Please do excuse me. There is a map. It's one map in the whole world, everybody. I remember looking at this, there we go, some years ago. And, please excuse me, and this map, everybody, delicious little Caz, delicious little babes out there. Well, this map just went on forever. Do you see what I'm saying to you, everybody? So I would say, and I thought about this at the time. Delicious little Caz, delicious everybody, and delicious little babes out there. And I thought to myself, well, hold on a minute. So we've only been told about certain countries and other things appear to have been wiped off the map. Do you see what I mean, everybody?
Oh, there's certain places that they can wipe off the map. I mean, look what's happening now.
But this is, there we go. So it's like longer and longer, isn't it?
Wales' structure of builders, what they built in 16 whatever.
Yes.
It's all falling down because the sea water's coming up. Same goes in Wales, same goes in, places who have seas. They're all crashing down. So people are going to lose their homes because of this sea.
Oh yeah, I've seen that some years back about and the cliffs and everything.
But now it's happening.
Where the houses are.
Yeah, built on the on the cliff. Well, beside the cliff.
Well, I've seen it some years ago.
Yeah, yes. But now it's affecting.
Yes.
So they have to come out their homes.
Yes.
Because
I've actually seen it on video.
But to
where
me,
it's
the way the weather is.
Yes.
I mean, we had.
See how it's going.
We had hot weather, didn't we? So.
Well, that wouldn't affect it, would it?
Well, now we're into autumn now.
Yes.
And the seawater is getting high. So now, right, this year we're going to have a bad winter. I get a feeling we're going to have a bad winter.
Well,
the snow is going to really hit us. And if it don't, something's wrong. Trust me.
Yes.
But to keep us in colour, right, we're going to have a bad snow.
Yes, but to me, when one does certain things, there's a zoom, okay? Changing things, shall we say, everybody.
Well, that's what they're doing, and it's changing stuff.
Which they've been doing for decades,
for a long time. So to me, right, if we have bad snow before Christmas and going over to Christmas, yeah, we're looking some serious business out there.
Yes.
Until people can't get out. So it's like a lock-in, really.
Yes, but I remember years ago. Do you remember when snow used to be real snow, where it used to be really quite high, everybody?
Yeah, I remember my dad.
And now it's
nothing. I mean, I remember I was at school, at Rooker Road School, I remember, and we was in class, and snow started to pelt down. We thought, oh, it's just a little snow.
Yes.
I said to 2 o'clock, the snow wouldn't stop, it turned to blizzard.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Blizzard, we used to call it blizzard.
Yes.
I only had a little jacket on or something like that. And my dad had to come and fetch me.
Yes.
With my coat and boots.
Yes.
And you couldn't see nothing.
No.
My dad had to put me on his back to take me home because I couldn't see nothing. That was a little short thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is, when you got this, it's a car. Boy, they're rough. I remember he's out there, it's rough.
Yes.
And he says, because he got the car, he said he couldn't bring the car out because the way the road was, it was really bad. And I was only a 6-year-old. But
I noticed that over the years that it do you see what I mean? That you hardly get no snow.
As the years went on, I mean...
But we all know, don't we?
As the years went on, we had bad weather.
Yes.
And the fog used to come in the autumn. You couldn't see nobody.
No.
Right. But now, it's different.
Yes.
the weather's changed.
Yes.
Completely changed. They said that as the time go on in the summer, like, July and August, we're going to have hot weathers. Hot weathers we're going to have because the climate's going to change.
But it's not changing because of...
No.
It's changing because of something else.
Well, if they're interrupting it...
That's right.
Beating on their own heads.
That's right.
They make it that way.
Yes.
We never asked for it. They did it.
That's right.
And they did it for a reason. So...
Well, of course, they do. They seem to be doing everything for a reason. And I posted out a video, when was it? I'm pretty sure a couple of days ago now, what it was. And what I had to say, I'm telling you, I do not take anything back for any of my beautiful and juicy and delicious little babies out there. I do not take anything back. What I said.
The things what...
And anyway, my video has stayed up, actually.
But things what we're hearing now, I mean, was it Monday? Monday we had the Queen. She died. But it was all day.
Yes, but I never watched any of it.
You couldn't help but watch it because it's on every damn station.
Yes, but I didn't watch anything, so I watched television.
I watched it anyway. I admitted I did watch it. Right. And
I can't stand them.
Looked and I thought to myself, wow. She had the biggest state. And I think to myself, that must cost some serious millions.
Well, how many millions did they make? How much was it in the UK, I do believe?
For what, the
in
Jubilee?
London, was it 6.5 million?
For the Jubilee?
No, for the...
first state thing.
Yes.
6.5.
Do you know when you and I did another video, my little beautiful?
It would cost that much.
And I said, look at how much they're going to make in London, my delicious babes out there, on that day.
Yeah, because
6.5 million.
Remember saying that you had the whole force.
And for flipping one. Disgusting.
I mean, she had the whole of the Navy, the Emirates. She had the whole people out how she wanted.
Yes.
And I think to myself, hang on a minute. I mean, how you want it, you know what I mean? This is a state funeral. The bit I didn't understand with people, they said, just came out to respect her. And they lined up for 12 hours waiting.
Yes.
In the no tail.
No.
I'd be in my bed.
Yes.
In the cold, you must be joking.
Yes.
It took 12 hours wait.
Yes.
In the queue. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting there.
I just thought the whole flipping putrid.
Everybody was crying.
Again, and flipping
but
lying
it wasn't like how...
Telling flipping porcupines. Everybody. Yes, my delicious little
It wasn't
babes
like Diana one. Diana was more, sympathetic that way. Because with Diana, everybody was really upset with that.
Yes.
The park was full.
Yes,
everything. The flowers. But she had a lot of people saying their condolences to her and her children.
Yes.
In the Clarence house, there's a library of it. They put it as a library because it was all over the place, all over the floor. They had to put it like a library.
There's something I just wanted to... I've remembered what it was now. I've remembered what it was, my beautiful, delicious little Caz, my beautiful, delicious babies out there. I had a tarot call the other day from a lady. I'm not going to say her full name, everybody, okay? But it was Raven something. I've never ever heard a name like that before in my life. Raven something. I will not say the rest of it.
But Raven's like a...
It's a bird.
It's a bird? It's a black bird?
Yes, but it was really... What I'm saying is, in all my years of being a reader, honestly, this is... Here how the phone went ding then, everybody. My delicious babies out there, delicious little
Caz. A called Raven.
And it was another part to the name, but obviously I'm not going to say that. Just seemed really, in all my years of being a reader, my delicious little babies, delicious little Caz, I've never ever come across that name, ever.
Not Raven.
Just really
To me, people name Raven as a bird,
Yes.
but not as a person. Oh, she must have run out of names.
No, she was a female.
Oh, probably my mum just thought it was a fashion name.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard that name before in my life because there was two parts to it, everybody. Anyway, just really odd. No. Anyway, so is there anything else we'd just like to say, my delicious, beautiful little Caz? Because
your friend.
Which one?
What's Iris Barfield or something like that?
Oh, yes. It is my friend. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. No, we was actually having a little discussion now, and dear Caz, because she does watch her television, God bless her, she does, watch her television.
I do.
Yeah, she does. She does. I mean, each to their own. Everybody is to their own. And we were discussing this before we came on the video as well.
When I hear something that is different,
yes,
and you think to yourself, I heard that person name before.
Yes.
And when the person come on the TV, this man said that he was stalking him. I presume thought he was stalking out. But when you said he was not stalking out, he's saying about the YouTube.
Yes.
But this man here,
yes,
to me, he was too confident for me.
Jeremy Vine, his name is.
I didn't know his name. But to me personally, he was, because the way he was saying that he was, going to attack to his family and everything. And I thought, to me, you're too confident. Why are you so confident the way you talk? It's
That's right.
He's been practicing what he's going to say.
That's right.
And I don't even know.
Rehearsing it, sir.
I don't know the gentleman.
Doesn't there?
I don't know the gentleman from Adam.
No.
Never. That time I saw him was on TV this week.
Yes.
I think it was a Wednesday or so. I don't remember if it was Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them. Anyway.
Yes.
But the way the man was stating himself, it's like, Alex was a very terrible guy who was on his case.
That's how he made him out to be, everybody.
On his case, and thinking that he's going to protect his family and everything. And he said he's supposed to come off the YouTube and everything else. And I thought to myself, but what have you done?
So,
what have you done?
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
I mean, to me, I'm just saying. What have he done?
Yeah.
Right. To make. I mean, he's a man. Two man. Everybody was a woman and a man, and the woman got chased.
Yes.
Right. But it's two man.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
That don't make sense.
Yes.
And he's only. It's not to say he's near his house.
Yes.
Or he's bothering everywhere he goes. This is on YouTube.
Yes.
So everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
That's right.
What they want to say.
Yes.
But this man was too confident in my land.
Yes.
Too easy.
And that's what I'm saying to you. You can usually tell when there's not everything is 2 and 2 does not add up.
Nothing is cultural, is it? It's not culture, is it? Because the way he's saying, like he's the guilty party.
That's right.
But he was too. He knew what he was saying.
Yes, but if you imagine like out there where you've had real stalkers, and we're talking serious stalkers now, where God bless whoever is being stalked, that and sometimes it ends up very bad. Do you see what I mean? Very bad. Do you see what I mean? Yes.
Some people are stalkers, but who interrupt their lives.
Yes, but to have this online, because this is what all of this was about. To have it online,
to me, it's stupid. It don't make sense because he's online, right? And he probably on his line. Hello, it's nothing to say to travel to what? And he's making his millions, and he's making his millions.
Yes,
I can't see what's the problem.
I mean, I'm not knocking any other YouTubers out there who, so in case anybody thinks that of me, please, because I am not. It's just that you get a certain amount that sort of they get on the bandwagon
But he's in prison.
Do you know what I mean? So here's what I've got to say. So it's all right. I don't know. I'm just looking at this from a different angle here. Delicious little cars, delicious little babies out there. And to me, so it seems, well, I'm just looking at it from all different angles of different things. But what I'm saying is it's all right for somebody to say, to say whatever it is that they want to say and form their opinion, okay? Because it appears that there were quite a lot, it seems, who, didn't or do not really like Alex Belfield. But the second, and I've noticed this, the second that they put Alex, when you upload a video, the second that you put Alex Belfield, well, of course, they're going to get a lot of who are going to be looking, aren't they, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it just seems to me, everybody.
I mean, if everybody really like Alex Belfield, then stick up for
I mean, everybody can have their own views. Yes, I can. It's just that I just
this
saw the
man-
whole lot, and I said it on another video. It was rather flipping harsh.
But this man here has ruined this
And that's my view on it, everybody.
ruined this man's life over because of YouTube, please. You know what I mean? Look how many people's on YouTube. Look how many.
Yeah.
TikTok, Rumble, anyway. Look how many of them. There's millions of people on there. I can't understand it. I mean,
Locals.
He went and defend for himself, and look what he got.
Yes.
Was it 5 years?
Something to me just does not meet. You know when things just do not meet the eye.
It don't make sense.
There's something, and I'll stand by what I say.
To me, right?
I just do not feel. There's an old-fashioned saying, isn't there? There's no smoke without fire.
Yeah. But to me, right, that man, right, he's gonna meet. They say what goes around comes back around. And it's a serious karma,
Yes.
And you'll get his uppers.
Well, it's just that when you. Obviously.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, you'd have to obviously listen to the whole of the thing to understand this, everybody. But what I'm saying is I just think it's rather harsh, and for anybody else,
when I switch on the TV,
for that to happen too.
When I switch on the TV, and I heard the man, I said, I heard that name before.
But stalker,
but when he said stalker, I went,
terrible. There we go. Terrible stories out there.
Stalker,
and that's real flipping stalking, where there's serious flipping problems. There we are.
I had a friend. Well, we grew up together as kids.
Yes.
And she met this guy, and she had a child, and then she thought everything was finished.
Yes.
The guy stalked her till he broke windows in her house.
Yes.
Till he broke windows where she worked.
Yes.
And he used to follow her everywhere.
Yes.
And poor thing, we couldn't believe that it was who we know was doing this to her.
Yes.
And she had about 4 or 5 years with it. It was terrible for her. And that, to say that this guy was stalking her every day. You know what I mean? Every time she does hair, every time she come in, something's wrong with the electric. Always something wrong.
Yes.
And that's stalking.
Yes.
But on YouTube, and you're on YouTube, how could that be stalking? But obviously, the man who won it got away with it, but not for long. But Alice Balfour is going to feel it a bit more for a few months.
Oh, yes, God bless him.
And
God bless anybody who's sadly gone into a situation where, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I had a situation years ago. I do not wish to really discuss, but I had a situation years ago, because obviously, with me explaining to you all my delicious little babies out there, and obviously my beautiful and delicious little Caz is all, already been aware of this for a very long time, but, because like I said, I had a stalker, but years ago, I had a situation.
It's not nice.
And the thing was, no, it's not nice.
It's not nice, because what it is, the worst part about it, You don't know who the person.
I remember it says the phone's gone dingy. I remember it's just not something I want to talk
because
about.
what is
really,
it's not nice when you don't know the person, when you don't know who it is.
No.
That's the worst part about it. You're making your life hell.
Well,
it's not nice.
It was like that for me.
You know,
I mean, to be honest, that was many moons ago, but I had to call the old bill.
Well, yeah, it got to the stage. Yes. This is your life you're looking at, you know. It's your life at the end of the day, because you know, he's like a predator.
See, what it is, I always say there's no harm in having a fixation as long as it's not harming anybody else.
But he was like
understand what I mean?
Yeah, but he's like a predator, it's like a lion. You know, reaching out just to, you know, just sit there and look. And to me, that's horrible to just look at the person.
Yes.
Then do something spiteful and then go back to where he is. You know what I mean? It's not nice.
No. Just, you know, so our thoughts just go out for, you know, our dear, God bless him, our dear Alex Belfield.
But if everybody...
and anybody else who's found themselves in these situations, do you understand what I mean? It's happening, it appears all over the world. I mean, you have Julian Assange, you know, and everything what was going, you know, there's a journalist, God bless him, you know. And, you know, because obviously they felt that he'd said... whatever he said, okay, and then of course, God bless him, well, he's still away at the moment, God bless him. So again, our thoughts go out for Julian Assange as well, and others out there who, you know, who have sadly been put in this situation. Anyway, dear Caz, is there anything else that you want to say? Because we're going to...
No, if anybody got their comments...
Close out the video.
If anybody got their comments to say, well, then... No,
yes, please feel free.
Feel free to do so.
And thank you for joining me today, my beautiful little baby.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yes.
And your cough has got better, it seems. You're not coughing so much, are you?
That's what I've noticed. So,
yes. That's a good thing, isn't it, everybody? Okay, then. So we're just going to close the video now, my delicious little babies. Well, thank you for listening, because, you know, sometimes it may seem to you that we just sort of ramble on and we, you know, I don't know. I mean, what any of your thoughts are, but you know, there's usually in bits and pieces what we say. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Which I do actually feel are of there we go, importance. Do you see what I mean, everybody? So yes, and of course we're always going to believe in a freedom of speech, because everybody should have a freedom of speech. Sorry, do you see what I mean? But unfortunately, what's happening is it seems that what's going on in the world, and somebody else, everybody, is trying to stop that. Do you see what I mean? But I do believe, and I still do believe, which I do, and I still believe that we have got a way out of this. Yes, I do. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But when half of whatever it is common knowledge anyway. And just one last thing, everybody, just before we go, and I haven't told you this, my beautiful, delicious little Caz, just my beautiful, delicious little babies out there, and thank you so very much for even taking the time, if you happen to stumble across us, to listen to our videos today, okay, my little lovelies. And I'm awfully sorry about the last video that just cut off suddenly, but I have explained that to you, all my delicious little babies. And just to let you know, apparently the old... you know, well, we used to be able to call it a cold or the flu, didn't we? Until it was changed to COVID. Do you see what I mean? Well, apparently in the old UK, apparently the numbers have gone up again.
Well, apparently you can have the two of them. The flu and that.
Yes, look at that.
You know what I mean? But
you know, the old jab.
The flu jab and the...
Yes.
And the COVID.
So you see, apparently the numbers have just gone back up again, see?
I would never learn.
No. Anyway, so that's the video, everybody. So, we're just going to say now, Sir Caz, my delicious little baby.
Oh, bye.
Oh, okay. And thank you so very much once again for listening to us, okay? You probably just feel like we've rambled on, but you may be able to take bits and pieces out, okay? So on that note, can you please have the most, for all of you out there, the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies, okay? Because you're all so wonderful, beautiful and delicious, okay? So I'm just going to say much love to you all, and God bless to you all, and dear Caz has said bye as well, okay? So until our next video, take care, God bless, thank you for watching, bye-bye.